Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, NannyJeano. For those of you who are new around here, and I have had a fair few subscribers, so thank you so much. My name is Jean. I do all sorts of different videos. I do hauls, I do try-ons, I've done some baking. Today, a bit of a different one. I thought I would do 6 facts about me. Just little snippets about me. And also I wanted to do a Temu review of some of the items that I got. Some I can't show you because they're not here, but the ones I can, I will. There's only a few. Yeah, so if that's what you're interested in, then please keep watching and I'll get straight into it. I've made notes, only because I'm so forgetful. So let's go. First one. When I was 15, actually it was 2 days after my 16th birthday. Hold on, let me just work it out. No, yeah, 2 days after my 16th birthday, I went into hospital to have my bunions removed. They were horrible. My mum had bunions a lot bigger than mine, and she had hers removed in 1966. It was the same year that Nancy Sinatra brought out the song "These Boots Are Made for Walking," and my mum was walking around in 2 great big boots that were on the plaster casts of her feet, and we all found it hilarious, as you can imagine. And then 1970 I think, I went in and had the same operation. It was fine, you know, didn't really know much. It was the first time I stayed in hospital. It wasn't the first time I'd been to hospital, which actually leads me on to my number 2. When I was about 4, I got a needle stuck in my foot, right up my foot. That was because I was playing about in my nan's bedroom, jumping about, rolling over the bed, and I came running downstairs. My foot hurt. And my mum, bless her, she just kept rubbing my foot. It'll be all right, you've just probably bruised it, it'll be all right. And every day I'd go, it hurts. Excuse me. And she would rub it better. In the end, it was just ridiculous. So my mum took me to hospital and they did an x-ray, and it turned out that, bless her heart, my mum had been rubbing my foot and been rubbing the needle further in. So it was right in my foot. So I had to have that literally dug out of my foot. It was about this big, and it was a broken off bit of needle. My nan used to do loads of sewing and darning and that, so that's where that came from. So that's why I never ever walk about in bare feet. I've always got shoes or slippers on. Yeah, so that's that. That was number 2. Number 3, quick check. My favourite chocolate is a Fry's Turkish Delight. I love, but it has to be in the fridge. And then you crunch into, I know Turkish Delight isn't for everybody. In fact, more people don't like it than do like it. I was so cross when they took it out of the milk tray. I used to love, my husband used to buy me a box of milk tray every Friday night when we were going out, every Friday night. And there was always the Turkish Delight, the one in the middle. Oh, my favourite. So yeah, Fry's Turkish Delight bar. Don't like the you know, the other ones. You get thin, like After Eight, but thin Turkish Delight. Don't like them. But that is my favourite chocolate. Next, I have been a bridesmaid 4 times. Once in the 60s, twice in the 70s and once in the 80s. First time was in the 60s for my cousin. I was 7 and I wore an orange velvet dress. Lovely. The next time was for my older brother. He was married in the 70s, and then again in the 70s, a year later, for my other brother in 73. So then in the 80s for my really good friend Jen, I was her bridesmaid, and that was in 1980 or 81. Sorry Jen, I can't remember. Yeah, so 4 times a bridesmaid, and I was a bride as well. Another thing, I think this is number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only lived in 4 houses at the age of 67. 4 houses. So I was born in one house and I lived there till I was 7. I moved then to another house with my mum and dad and my nan and my 2 brothers. Excuse me. I lived there from the age of 7 till I got married when I was 27. My first home with my husband, I lived there from the age of 27 till 33. So I had my first son there and was pregnant with my second son when we moved to where we are now. And I've been here since 1988, so quite a few years. So this is the longest house I've lived in, but 4 houses is pretty good. I've talked to a lot of people who have lived in a lot more houses than that. The last one, if there's any men watching, I'm sorry. The last one is I started the menopause at 39. Didn't feel great, went to the doctor, started 39, I couldn't believe it. Near enough 40 actually when I did start it. But yeah. But then it was over and done, so all good. So that's 6, but I just wanted to give you a little thing that's really interesting to me. May not be to you. My 2 sons, they were both born 6 days late. They were both born at 16 minutes past 1. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, but 6 specifically, we were told 16 minutes past 1. And thirdly, they were both born upside down. So normally a baby comes head first here, like that. My babies came looking out into the world. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to see it all. Yeah, so just facts about my 2 boys. So that is facts about me. If you've got any questions, please ask. I will always answer anything. That's the first bit of the video. Second bit is a small Temu review. Do you remember the video, what's in my handbag? And do you remember I showed you this little thing? It's a little round thing in here. And you take it out, put it in water, and it becomes a cloth. So I'm going to demonstrate. Good like that. So let's see if I can open it first. If not, I'll have to go and get scissors. Oh, I've got scissors here actually. Oh no, I've opened it, look. So when you're out and about, open it up. This is what it looks like. My water and drop it in. Bring it out. tissue to dry my hands. So this is the cloth. And it becomes a cloth. Fair size. Pretty strong. Oh look, just torn it at the end, but I mean, it's pretty good. And then you can do whatever you need to do. Wash your hands, especially for children, you know, falling over, chocolate around their faces, all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, so that's it. From one little, so I carried, you know, 3 or 4 of these in my bag. Got loads of them. I think they come in a pack of 50 or something. Really good. One of my grandsons absolutely loves playing. Gets them out and does them and wipes his hands, and yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing wasn't as good. In fact, was pretty useless. Do you remember these? You put them down your toilet. Supposed to make your toilet smell all fresh and lovely. Don't make them smell anything. Doesn't do anything. The only thing it does is, as you drop it down, it tends to cling to the toilet. That's it. That's all it does. And then you have a time trying to get it off the toilet because it doesn't flush. So that is a failure. Big fail. And I did have a few goes. I tried it, half a dozen times, but nothing. Certainly didn't smell nice. So that was quite rubbish. The other thing is, remember my bag in a bag? I've used this all the time. Pull it out. And it's a fair size bag. And I do keep it in my handbag. And I use it loads of times. Have used it loads of times. And it is so easy to just fold up. I mean, it takes seconds, really. There we go. It's folded. Just not back in the bag, but you just fold it over. I'll put the bag bit inside. But anyway, you get the gist. But yeah, I use that all the time. It's really good. My glasses case, remember I've got the glasses case, yeah, that's in my handbag. I use that, keep my sunglasses in, and then when I take these are reading glasses, put these in, sunglasses, well, maybe not for much longer, but you know. My tripod, that's a big win. I'm using it now. You're on it. Yeah, that's great. So I've done, since the Temu haul, I've filmed everything using this tripod. So that is a winner. When I did my driving video after I got my nails done, you might have seen the steering wheel cover on my steering wheel, funnily enough. Yeah, it's lovely. It's a real velvety feel. So it's cooler because it's been sunny. It doesn't feel hot. So I'm hoping that in the colder weather, it won't feel cold. Hope so anyway. That's, you know, part of the plan. Do you remember the hooks? Yeah, put one on my bedside. I can't show you it because it's really this much space between my bedside table and my wall. So I've put it on there and I hang my headphones on there because if I wake up in the night, whatever, and I don't want to get out of bed, I can put my headphones on and listen to whatever and not disturb my husband. That's that. And then the last thing, I think it's the last thing I can show you. It's actually in this room. Do you remember the phone holder that I bought? It's the, you got 2 in a pack. I can show you the one I mean. Do you remember this? So we got 2 in a pack and I do use one. I'll take you off the tripod and I'll just show you what I mean. So, sorry, just turn you round. And there it is. So you put your charger through. It's got a hole in there. Can you see that? So you can put your charger through, keep your phone in there and charge your phone. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. Got a big hole in my desk. Look at that. That was my fault. Honest to goodness. Yeah. So that's it. And then the wire goes into the plug. So it's pretty good. I use it a lot. So, sorry, hand in the way. Not very good, Jean, eh? So, yeah, that I think is the end. I can't think what else I got that I could show you. But I've always had real good, I've had real good findings with Temu, and everything, not everything, most things have worked really well and I do use. So I've actually got another one on the way. I'm addicted, I can't help it. You don't know you need it till you see it, and then you need it. So that's that. Anyway, that is it. My 6 facts about me and an extra one, and the Temu review. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't think it's a very long one. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you did enjoy it or any of my videos, please give me a like. That would be great. A little thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. It is free for you and it helps me a lot. And leave a comment, any sort of comment or an emoji, just any interaction is really good for my channel. So I will reply to anything. That's it. Have a good day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.